Okay, I had a lesson request for soloing and scales. And so here's the deal with scales. When you take the guitar, it's arranged not like a piano where all the notes, all the keys are in a row like this. It's arranged going this way. So I can use one finger per fret, and I'm using the open notes. And so then we go this way, whereas like on the piano you go across. If you're in the key of C with no sharps or flats, you're hitting all the white keys. Now, that would then be the major scale. And so what's going on here is we have, let's say, an E, and then we have an E, and we have all the wavelengths in between, more even than the 12 you'll hear here. But Western music doesn't like a lot of... It likes more of a sound that's... and it's significantly cultural. And so that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that major scale, that's also the basis of the minor scale and the minor sound. That's kind of the cornerstone of Western music. So you want to learn these scales. And when you take the pentatonic scale, that penta means 5, and the major scale is 8 if you include the octave. And so we're taking out a couple notes and we're getting a more simplified scale. And so I'll play a pentatonic scale. Now I can play that in other positions, places, and it'll change shape, but we're just going to keep this simple for now. So this is the bottom of that scale, that's the tonic. So, and as I play, this pentatonic scale, I started on this note right there. Now this is an A note right there, and so I was playing an A pentatonic. Now, when you know all the notes on this low string, E, F, G, A, B, C, now that's only a half step. Well, that's like those two white keys on the piano that are close to each other without a black key in the middle. D, and then repeats E, and of course F, because that was the first fret here, and there's your other half step. So, if I know these notes, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and I know this scale, what I can do is I can move that scale. So if I start here, I'm playing in the key of G. If I move that to this B, I'm playing in the key of B. Now, to practice soloing, you'll learn little licks, and you'll learn phrasing, and you will develop kind of a sense of the language of soloing, but practice with a backing track. Go to YouTube, type in guitar backing track, and then try some different keys, and so you can practice soloing in every key. So I just showed you how to move your scale so that you can solo in every key. Now, then you get the question of major versus minor. Now, let's take our C major scale. I can keep going down the scale like that. So I can play the same notes of the C major scale in other places. Let's say I played the C major scale and I started here in A. And that because when we do this half step and whole step, we get a minor third. And in that descending, that minor third, that creates a naturally minor sound in the scale. And what that does is you have basically the relative minor. C major is pretty much the same as A minor. Now the shape of this scale is what the pentatonic scale comes from. So you can probably see that pentatonic scale inside that natural minor scale or Aeolian scale. So if you are playing with those backing tracks, and you're starting on A, look for a backing track that is A minor. And that's how we're playing, that's how we'll be playing in A minor here. And you could also look for a track that was C major and still play your A pentatonic scale starting on A. And so you can start to explore relative majors and minors. So just start with that pentatonic scale, start on A, look for A minor, also look for C major, and see how that sounds. Then do the same thing for G. Look G pentatonic scale, look for G minor, and then you'll be looking for your A flat major, or A sharp major, B flat major. And so that's the relative, same spacing. But put comments under this video if you have any questions. And there, I hope I answered the lesson request on solos and soloing. Have fun.